New York City's architectural narrative begins with modest structures, reflecting its early days as a Dutch trading post. These early buildings utilized readily available materials like wood and brick. France's Tavern from 1719 exemplifies this early period. City Hall, completed in 1812, reflects the shift towards federal-style architecture. As New York prospered, its buildings grew in size and complexity, reflecting its evolving identity on the world stage. The late 19th century witnessed a confluence of factors that would dramatically alter New York City's skyline. A booming population, soaring land values, and advancements in steel frame construction. These factors converged to give birth to the skyscraper, an architectural innovation that would forever change the face of cities worldwide. Early skyscrapers, often clad in ornate Beaux-Arts and Art Deco styles, were symbols of ambition and progress. They pushed the boundaries of engineering, reaching heights previously unimaginable. The invention of the elevator was crucial, making these vertical cities practical for everyday living and working. The race to build higher and higher intensified, with each new tower claiming the title of tallest in the world. This architectural competition reflected the city's relentless drive and competitive spirit. New York City was becoming synonymous with the skyscraper, an emblem of its ambition and its position as a global metropolis. The early 20th century saw the rise of three iconic skyscrapers: the Empire State Building, the Chrysler Building, and the Woolworth Building. Each building showcased innovative engineering and distinctive design. The Empire State Building, completed in 1931, represented Art Deco design. The Chrysler Building, finished a year earlier, exhibited a flamboyant Art Deco style. The Woolworth Building, completed in 1913, showcased Gothic-inspired details. These skyscrapers defined the city's skyline and captured early 20th century ambition. Section 4. A New Vision. Modernism and Postmodernism take root. The post-World War II era ushered in a new architectural sensibility, embracing modernism's clean lines, functional aesthetics, and rejection of ornamentation. International-style buildings, with their minimalist glass and steel facades, began to define a new era for New York City. The Seagram Building, designed by Ludwig Mies van der Rohe and completed in 1958, epitomized this modernist approach. Its bronze and glass facade and minimalist plaza became a template for countless office towers worldwide. Frank Lloyd Wright's Guggenheim Museum, completed in 1959, challenged conventional notions of museum design with its spiraling ramp and organic form. Postmodernism emerged in the latter half of the 20th century as a reaction to modernism's perceived austerity. This movement embraced playful forms, historical references, and a mix of materials. Philip Johnson and John Burgee's AT&T Building, now the Sony Tower, with its Chippendale-inspired pediment, exemplified this playful approach. The World Trade Center complex, completed in 1973, while often criticized for its scale, represented a bold experiment in urban planning and architectural expression. Rebirth and Renewal. Architecture after 9/11. The tragic events of September 11, 2001 left a void in the New York City skyline. The rebuilding process sparked debate about the future of the site and the role of architecture in healing. The design for One World Trade Center by David Childs emphasized security and symbolism. Its height of 1,776 feet made it a powerful symbol of resilience. The National September 11 Memorial and Museum offered a poignant space for reflection. Santiago Calatrava's oculus symbolized hope and renewal. Section 6. Shaping the Future, Contemporary Architecture, and the New Skyline. Today, New York City's architectural landscape continues to evolve, embracing sustainability, innovation, and a renewed focus on public space. Contemporary architects are experimenting with new materials, technologies, and design approaches to meet the challenges of urban living in the 21st century. The High Line, a former elevated railway line transformed into a public park, has become a model for urban revitalization. Its design by James Cornerfield Operations, Diller Scofidio plus Renfro and Piet Udolph seamlessly blends nature and urban infrastructure. Hudson Yards, a massive mixed-use development on Manhattan's west side, features buildings by renowned architects such as Norman Foster and Bjarke Ingels. These projects reflect a growing awareness of the need for sustainable and livable cities. Architects are incorporating green building practices, prioritizing pedestrian-friendly streetscapes, and creating spaces that foster community. New York City's architectural future promises to be as dynamic and innovative as its past, constantly pushing boundaries and redefining what's possible in the realm of urban design.